Okay, we're hungry now. By the way, the Greek Festival starts tomorrow through Sunday at Northwest 145th and Penn. It's St. George Greek Orthodox Church.
Yeah, that'll be a fun event. You know, I've been on the morning shift 4 months, so I still have not got to eat with Sassy in here. We got to get her back in
She sees
studio.
you on the schedule, and she's like, gotta go, gotta go.
Like,
I'm hungry.
Guys, check out the video behind me. This is from Ian of Hurricane Ian making landfall near Fort Myers, Florida, and the winds in excess of 140 miles per hour. These folks walked outside and check it out. Huge, yacht in their neighborhood. The Jeep almost underwater. This came up eventually just above the first story of many homes. The storm surge and then the freshwater flooding continued. We have seen so many videos of cars simply just floating down towards stream, back out towards the ocean. It's unreal. We'll be getting more aerial views later today. I do want to show you one of the sky cams. Now, this is actually from one of the bridges over the Tampa Bay. I drove this bridge back in March. Unbelievable to see the ocean underneath. Visibility limited as the winds came through. The tide came up. It's been crazy. Another shot of a causeway taking you to Sanibel, Florida. And unfortunately, this is the only artery into that area, onto that island, at least by vehicle. Okay, you can get to it by boat. But folks, if they did stay on that island, they have no way out. I've heard of folks trying to get to the island to check on things overnight, ran into this. And yeah, that is not good news. And just one of the many destructive pictures that we are seeing. Speaking of the destruction, now over 2.5 million customers in Florida without power. That's why all the crews from Oklahoma have headed that way to try to help out, and it's going to be a long time before all that, of course, is restored. Now, where is Ian? Well, tropical storm headed back out towards the Atlantic. In its wake, we've been pretty quiet across Oklahoma. It's kind of a blocking pattern for us. It keeps any big storm systems from headed our way, and we could use one. As far as rainfall is concerned, don't need this much water. There's what's left. That's a live look at Ian. The center of circulation is actually right over Cape Canaveral, the eye, if you will, but it's very disrupted. The winds are at 65 miles per hour. That's still doing damage and still just dumping round after round of heavy rain. Many areas from Orlando to Daytona back down to Fort Myers have picked up over 15 inches of rain. Now heading up across the Atlantic, expected to make landfall tonight and tomorrow up near Charleston, and then staying in an area of low pressure, still dumping rain in the south and back up to the East Coast. Sunny skies here in Oklahoma. Live look in Guthrie on our Pike Pass Skycam network. Southeast wind 15, gusts though to 25. We don't need wind. We are like a tinderbox across the state of Oklahoma with very low humidity, and of course the drought raging on. Temperatures are in the 60s. We'll be close to average today, but if a fire were to get started, it would be driven by this. Live wind gusts 20 to 25. Those will back off some later today, but in the meantime, sunny skies, gusty winds. They relax some this evening. Lunchtime is going to be amazing today. 73 degrees, 80 for a high. Later this afternoon, 70s and 80s. So the real extreme temperatures that we've been feeling, that real heat, that's not around today. Starts to creep back in tomorrow. And where do we go from here? October is here this weekend. The average highs are in the 70s. Well, the heat dome's been dominating the pattern. That's about to get squashed and really doesn't come back. So that's a good thing. The 90s are going to be hard to come by. There goes the remnants of Ian still lingering over Tennessee, Kentucky, the Virginias. And then here comes the next system we're going to watch. It's going to take its sweet time getting here. So temperatures pretty close to average, cool mornings, mild afternoons into the start of next week. And then here comes our next cold front. It looks to approach Wednesday. It will bring us a wind shift. Slight chance of rain. It's less than 20% at this point. And the main story with it is the cold air that starts to pull and makes a shove down to the south. Now, we look to miss out on the really chilly temperatures with this next week, but this is a first big blow for the states to our north, and let you know we're seeing that change of the season. And by the second week of October, I think it's our turn, the way it looks. As far as the burn bans go, because we are so very dry, please keep checking and keep updated with your area if you're thinking about burning, because in many counties it is illegal. Now Grady County has been added to that list. We have a very slight chance of rain tonight and tomorrow morning. What will happen is a few sprinkles close to sunrise will try to develop. Will they amount to much? No, they won't if they develop at all. Overnight tonight, 40s and 50s. It will be much cooler, in fact, chilly along and east of I-35. Tomorrow afternoon for your Friday, back into the 80s. And for your Saturday, archery season begins Saturday, mid-80s. We'll see mid-80s into your Sunday, Monday, Tuesday before that next cold front by next Wednesday. That's your 9-day. We're back with What Caught My Eye right after this.